Hello, and welcome to another edition of Paranormal Activity and Mysterious Stories. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is actually one of the first videos of of a high-speed UFO I ever saw. You see this little object right here. This was taken by some guy just capturing B-roll out in Utah and happened to catch this. Let's see, got this other video of some strange lights in Washington, D.C. This is from a TikTok user of some luminous object in the sky. This is from the sun. This is a cop sees a strange light, nothing really exciting in this video. This is a photo from NASA. You know, this is a image that's been on the net for quite a while, but apparently this was inadvertently taken, you know. This guy has this photo on the desk, and people used Photoshop to blow it up and obviously shows something on the surface of the moon. Or at least that's what the speculation is. Also have this link to the CIA's X-Files. So, you know, apparently they've been releasing this information. So here's a link to their files. Also have this little Twitter or tweet from Chris Mellon about the note that was read on the air by James Fox on the Joe Rogan show. Kind of interesting. Here is an actual video on the Bonguklu or whatever. This is a site that's older than Göbekli Tepe. And I also have this interesting story. This is a old story. Came out a while ago. This was from 2018, but I thought I'd bring it up again because I came across an article on it. But it's about these heat maps, Strava heat maps. You know, these people wear these Fitbits, and you know, wherever they wear them, it shows up on a map. And apparently, some people that are supposedly working at top secret military bases in Antarctic were wearing Fitbits. So now you can see where the military bases in Antarctic are. Take a look at that. Let's see. Let me go to this first video here. Let's go full screen. Like I said, you know, this was one of the first videos that I remember seeing about, you know, someone who was just out getting B-roll, you know, wasn't trying to catch UFO footage, but later on, you know, as he was editing the footage, they noticed that they had caught something on film, and this is it here. Take a look at this. There it goes. Look at this thing. I've thought ever since I've seen this video that this could possibly be U.S. military, and you know they're purposely flying this low to avoid radar. And again, you know, there's a lot of footage of this, so I'd have to imagine this has been going on a while. Wow, look at that thing. Well, you know, I don't want to play too much of this video. Again, I'll get hit with a copyright violation if I play too much of the video, so I can only give you snippets, but I will provide the link, and you can check it out yourself. Let's go to this next video here. Yeah, this video here is not too exciting. It was taken on December 4th. Just some strange lights in the sky. I mean, this could be nothing, you know? I mean, this could just be drones. These are definitely not Chinese lanterns. Well, yeah, again, that's all I can play this video before I get nailed. So I will leave a link if you want to check that out. And yeah, the more I look at that, the more I think, yeah, there's something going on there that's odd. Okay, let's see. This video here, very interesting. You get some kind of shimmering lights.
Dude, that's supposed to be in the ocean. What the hell? Come look in the fucking sky right now, dude. Huh. It's a luminescent, transluminescent. What the fuck you call that shit? How's this shit really happening right now? Come look in the goddamn sky. Look at this shit. What the fuck is that? Never in my life seen that, have you? That's new on me.
And then look at that, it turns into a ball.
No, not where the plane is, below it. Now it's dark, and it'll go to a shimmer bright in a second. There it goes. There it is right there. My phone, I threw my phone so much it won't zoom in. It looks like a flock of birds. It looks like a flock of birds, but birds.
Yeah, that, I don't know what that was, but it seemed to coalesce into some type of object. Okay, let's see. This is from the sun. This was on December 6th. This is very recent. So let's see. Let me go back to this beginning here. Let's go full screen. Now, yeah, it's not this thing here. This is possibly some kind of reflection off of his window. You're going to see, yeah, here it is right here. And that's it. That's all you see. Again, this is not the most exciting video, but I'll leave a link. You want to check that one out. Okay, here now, yeah, this image is very interesting. You can see this was a photo. It was this photo here that was taken of these two NASA employees, and with the advent of Photoshop, so, someone was able to get a close-up of this photo on their desk, and you can obviously see there's a structured object here, and apparently this is on the surface of the moon. So yeah, I thought yeah, this photo's been out a while. I think it's never been debunked. So I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, let's see. Next, we have a link to the CIA's X-Files. The CIA declassified hundreds of documents in 1978 detailing the agency's investigations into unidentified flying objects. The documents date primarily from the late 1940s and the 1950s. Yeah, it's very interesting. All of this information is all coming out now. And they've been, for so long, they've been lying about it. And, what I find interesting is here, this guy, Christopher Mellon, who's definitely at the forefront of UFO disclosure, but he was also one of the gatekeepers of the truth embargo. He was definitely one of the guys that kept the lid on the whole issue, because yeah, he knew about it. So I'm sure 10 years ago, if you would have asked him about UFOs, he would have looked at you like you were crazy. But anyways, a couple days ago, James Fox and Jack Aval were on the the Joe Rogan show, and yeah, James Fox reads a note that was from Christopher Mellon, but this is Christopher Mellon's response. En route to the Joe Rogan show this morning, James Fox, whom I respect greatly, called urgently asking for info on a story alleging the existence of 2 new Navy UAP photos. At his request, I wrote a text message conveying my understanding of the facts, which were based on reports from people I've known for years who claim to have seen the photos. I consented to James' request to read what I texted, but I did not request it to be read. The photos released yesterday have raised questions, and now some are even challenging the existence of the triangular craft photo. I am seeking to sort this out, but all of this further underscores the need to have a thorough and unbiased review of the facts and a report to Congress and the public. Regardless of any 1 or 2 photos, as Jack stated on JRE, it is the pattern and not specific incidents that are the key. That's funny. Again, he's the guy that created all this confusion or was responsible. And now when people are also questioning the photos that he releases, he's got issues with it. Man, he created this monster. Yeah, he created this Frankenstein called the truth embargo, and now it's backfiring on him. Interesting. Anyways, let me go to this next video here. This is, like I said, yeah, this is a Banguklu Tarla, which is a site that's older than Göbekli Tepe. And, this goes back to what I've said in some of my other videos. Everything that we have been taught in the past about human existence, human evolution, and so many other models of how we got to this point are all wrong. Now, I don't necessarily believe that it was, all a plan to fool people. I just think, whoever in the 16th century or whenever they decided that Sumeria was where civilization started, and this whole idea of a Clovis culture, or of people coming in from Alaska into North America and then settling North America, that was the start of civilization and agriculture. That's all wrong, because those people didn't have this data or this evidence that we have today. They weren't aware of Göbekli Tepe or this site here. So how could they make those claims that civilization started in Sumeria? Well, I guess I do understand how they made those claims, because that's all they were given. That's the information that they were working with. And now, we have new information. So all of these quackademics need to, reevaluate, rewrite their books, and reevaluate their worldviews, because, all that stuff, not true. Let's hear what this guy has to say.
Of history to be uncovered in Mardin, where they were working on the excavation. These homes, some of them, they say, might go back 12,000 years. Notice right up here on the top, just couldn't help but notice these flood features. There are similar features in the Scablands of Washington, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, but I believe Randall has talked about features like that. Here's a story.
Wow, if he's talking about those are flood feature. This is flood features. That means that this entire area was covered in water. And if it was 12,000 plus years, that's about the time that Graham Hancock indicates that the meteor hit the Greenland ice cap, threw up all that water, and melted all that glacier, all that ice. So, this is more evidence that there was a cataclysm about 12,800 years ago. So anyways, I don't want to play too much of this video, but I will leave a link. It's pretty long. You can check it out. Now, this last story here, the Strava heat map and the end of secrets. the U.S. military is re-examining security policies after fitness tracker data shared on social media revealed bases and patrol routes. A modern equivalent of the World War II area warning that loose lips sink ships may be FS don't share your Fitbit data on duty. Over the weekend, researchers and journalists raised the alarm about how anyone can identify secretive military bases and patrol routes based on public data shared by a social network for athletes called Strava. This past November, the San Francisco-based Strava announced a huge update to its global heat map of user activity that displays 1 billion activities, including running and cycling routes, undertaken by exercise enthusiasts wearing Fitbits or other wearable fitness trackers. Some Strava users appear to work for certain militaries or various intelligence agencies, given that knowledgeable security experts quickly connected the dots between user activity and the known bases or locations of U.S. military or intelligence operations. Certain analysts have suggested the data could reveal individual Strava users by name. So anyways, if you go to their website, Strava, and, do the heat map here, you can see is some location where obviously, there are individuals who are taking this route here. This is in Antarctica, right? You can see all that. Let me zoom back in. And there's another location here. Right now, again, this isn't, what we're seeing here is evidence. This isn't Photoshop or, the figment of someone's imagination. What's on this map is, what's showing on this map is because some individual wearing a Fitbit took this route. And you can see, like I said, it's in the middle of the Antarctic. And actually, I believe this location is most likely this location right here. It's called the Global Transnational Services. It's some kind of the Blue Ice Runway. Right? Because if we look here, this feature here seems similar to this feature here. So I believe this, whatever this is here is the Blue Ice Runway. So that might not necessarily be, like a secret military base because, they're advertising it, unless this is similar to like the Janet airplane services, where they're just hiding it in plain sight. But let's see if there are other locations in the Antarctic. Here, look at here. Also this area down here. So there's people wearing Fitbits down here. Also here. And let's see, if you go to the satellite, so look where we are here. Yeah, now this is suspect. Oh, where was that? Oh, there it is right there. So, there's someone, some people wearing Fitbits right there. And look where this location is. So could that be like a secret underground military base in the Antarctic? There's also actually several more. See, I think here. Yeah, like these may not be anything because they're obviously right on the coast. So But there are a few more in the interior. Wow, look at that. This is in the ocean. Well, I'm surprised. I thought, I mean, if this is a secret military base, why haven't these people turned this off yet? Unless it's nothing. But yeah, like I said, if you look through here, you can actually find other areas where there are people with these Fitbits. Here's a few more. Oh, you know what? I bet you this is a runway. But I wonder if there's any way to actually determine exactly where this is, like the coordinates. And then, you could go to Google Earth Pro and get a closer look. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.